Hey guys, what's up? It's IG on the Disposablegorilla channel. Now you'll notice I introduced myself as IG. A lot of you guys know me as IG. A lot of you guys know me as Inventor Gorilla. Some of my newer subs know me as Disposable Gorilla. And that's how people address me on YouTube. Now, there are also a number of you that I'm friends with on Facebook. And you know my full name. But I've noticed that even in Skype calls, you still call me IG. And that's very respectful. Seems as though I've chosen wisely. I've chosen people that I've met on YouTube to know me in my, on my Facebook, and nobody's, spread my name around. Now, a lot of you guys, know my name, and I've even said it myself on YouTube and then privated that video because, well, I don't have anything to hide. I like to keep a separation between, my Facebook and my YouTube channel. And I want to thank everybody for respecting that. That's awesome. And I think that we should respect everybody in that way. If somebody's real name is in their Skype account, but they have a YouTube channel with a particular username that they go by, whether or not we know what their full name is, we should still address them on YouTube as they want to be addressed on YouTube. And unless we have permission to use their full name, we should respect them enough to continue to use them by their pseudonym. I think the only people that have a right to use their real name are the people who want to use their real name. Unless you have permission from someone else. A good example would be Agent of Doubt. A lot of us know Agent of Doubt's full name. But I would never use it in a video, even though he probably wouldn't have a problem with it. But I would see that as disrespecting him. Now face to face, I use his real name. But communicating with him on YouTube, I would never use his full name. I may call him Mike. A lot of you guys know him as Mike, and I don't think he has an issue with calling him Mike. As a matter of fact, I really wouldn't have an issue with a lot of you guys, calling me Christian. It wouldn't bother me that much, but using someone's full name makes you a douche. Now, this is the second time that Alex Botten has been involved in using and showing somebody's full name. What's the matter with you, dude? I don't trust you. I wouldn't trust you with my full name. I wouldn't trust you with any of my personal information. I wouldn't even trust you with the city I live in, because I'm afraid you'd have one of your hissy fits and bring it up in some kind of weird threatening way. It's creepy, dude. What's wrong with you? If Gman doesn't want his full name used on, YouTube by other people, then why can't you respect that? I think it's just so sleazy of you. Are your arguments really that weak? Where you have to resort to threatening people? Now, when G-Man talked about being doc dropped, there are a lot of other ways to be doc dropped other than your full name. I mean, there's your address, there's your driver's license number, social security number, credit card information, banking information. There's all kinds of ways to be doc dropped. Someone's full name isn't the extent of it. So you trying to catch him in this whole little, well, you would call the police if someone doc dropped you, yeah, but your name is out there, is kind of stupid. Because, like I said, there are other ways, much more serious ways of being doc dropped. And your argument, and some other people's argument, that, well, the information's out there, so you have a right to use it, is BS. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you have used your debit card over the internet, so technically your debit card information is out there, right? If I find a way to get access to it, does that mean I have a right to use it? Oh, the bell's rung. Your ATM, your debit card number's out there. Let me put it in one of my videos. Yeah, that would be illegal, and I'd go to jail for it. So just because information is out there doesn't give you the right to use it. So please don't argue with me about that, because I'm never going to agree. If Gman wants to use his full name, he can use his full name. He can say his name all he wants, but it doesn't give you the right to use it just because he did. Just because you know his Skype address, it doesn't give you the right to give it out. Just because maybe you know his cell phone number, does that give you the right to give it out? No, it doesn't. So stop. Stop threatening people with their real name when they don't want it spread around. Or even if they're indifferent to it being spread around, show some respect. No, that's how I feel about that. Alex, I don't trust you. I think you're a scumbag. This is the second time you've been involved in some shenanigans like this, and I think you should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, really, people's first and last names are really kind of irrelevant to the entire religious debate. It's just, there's no point in it other than you being a douchebag bully. Period. Now, G-Man, it's obvious you got caught lying live, and you need to own up to it. This is the second time, you've basically lied to your subscribers and viewers about something, and you need to apologize. I'm sorry, bro. This is what hurts the Christian community. And the best thing you can do is admit that you were caught off guard and you panicked and you lied, and ask for forgiveness. I'll forgive you, brother. I will. Most of us will. I think all of us will, really. Especially if you show that you're strong enough and man enough to own up to your mistakes, bro. We all make mistakes. We all panic. But it's those of us who have the ability to say, you know what, I was wrong. I made a mistake. Please forgive me. That's where you earn respect. And I'd really like to respect you. So, this is me calling you out, dude. I want to see a video where you apologize, because you did wrong. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.